Welcome to Jamaica, an island known for its world-famous beaches, rich culture, and warm hospitality. But beyond the postcard-perfect coastlines and resort towns, there lies a Jamaica that only the locals know intimately. A world of hidden gems tucked away in mountain valleys, lush forests, and coastal enclaves untouched by mass tourism. From mist-covered trails and secret swimming spots, to centuries-old colonial echoes and untouched marine hideaways, today we're exploring some incredible secret places that reveal the true heart and soul of Jamaica. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey that dives far beyond the usual brochure. 1. The mystical Blue Mountains. There's no better place to begin than the Blue Mountains, stretching like a silent giant across Jamaica's eastern side. While this range is not exactly a secret, its deeper beauty often is. Locals know that beyond the coffee farms and popular viewpoints, there are serene trails that lead to cascading streams, bird-filled canopies, and breathtaking sunrises over a mist-covered island. The air up here is cooler, crisp with the scent of wildflowers and fresh coffee berries. These mountains hide secret paths that even GPS doesn't dare to map. With over 500 species of flowering plants, the biodiversity is unmatched, and many of these species exist nowhere else on Earth. And nestled within it all, Strawberry Hill, a peaceful retreat where hikers and nature lovers gear up to explore the trails that twist and turn through untouched Jamaican wilderness. 2. Bog Walk Gorge, nature's corridor. Tucked away in St. Catherine, Bog Walk Gorge is a road unlike any other. Flanked by towering green cliffs and the steady flow of the Rio Cobre River, this stretch offers a driving experience that feels like moving through a living rainforest tunnel. What many don't realize is that the gorge was once a lifeline for transporting bananas and sugarcane. Today, it's a peaceful drive, but locals know when to avoid it during heavy rain. That's when the river rises, the cliffs shed loose rocks, and the road gets swallowed by nature's temper. But on a calm day, driving through the gorge is nothing short of cinematic. Pure emerald, flickering sunlight, and the occasional cascade of water falling from the rocks. 3. Hellshire Beach, rustic and real. Down on Jamaica's southern coast lies Hellshire Beach. It's not the glossy beach you'll find in brochures. Instead, it's rugged, real, and deeply local. The sand here is dark and coarse. The waves carry rhythm and warmth, and the scent of grilled fish and fried bammy hangs thick in the salty air. On weekends, the beach pulses with music, speakers humming dancehall tunes, locals gathering with friends and family, and the sound of dominoes slapping against wooden tables. There's nothing pretentious about Hellshire. The seafood shacks serve freshly caught snapper, seasoned just right. It's where locals go to breathe, laugh, eat, and swim, and where visitors can truly understand Jamaica's laid-back spirit. 4. Portland's Rio Grande, rafting into quietude. While tourists flock to Dunn's River and Martha Brae, the Rio Grande in Portland remains a quieter marvel. Its emerald green waters flow gently through one of Jamaica's most scenic valleys, surrounded by dense tropical forests and sleepy banana groves. Here, rafting isn't a thrill ride, it's meditation. The long bamboo rafts glide gently, guided by skilled raftsmen who share stories of the land, its history, and its quiet power. You won't hear engines, just the splash of the pole in water, the occasional bird call, and the distant rustle of banana leaves. It's a slow journey, one that lets you sink into the peace of nature. 5. Boston Beach, surfer's secret. Also in Portland, Boston Beach is where the waves roll just right for those who know how to ride them. It's not the biggest or most luxurious beach, but it has something far better: energy. The golden sands curve like a crescent moon, and the breeze seems to arrive on cue. It's no wonder surfers favor this spot, far from the crowds of the North Coast. And when the waves settle, beachgoers enjoy fresh jerk chicken and coconut water served from local stalls nearby. It's vibrant, alive, and wonderfully unpolished. Exactly how locals like it. 6. The Blue Lagoon, jewel of light and water. Tucked away along Jamaica's northeastern coast, the Blue Lagoon is a place where nature gets playful. Its water changes color depending on the sun and clouds, shifting from turquoise to sapphire to deep cobalt. A mix of fresh and salt water creates a surprisingly cool and refreshing swim. But the real magic is in the stillness. Locals know how to find the tiny nooks around the lagoon where the vegetation forms natural shelters. A quiet hideaway for reflection or romance. The mystery of this place lingers long after you leave the shore. 7. The Caves of St. Anne, echoes of the earth. The parish of St. Anne is known for its gardens and coastlines, but below ground lies a hidden world of caves, caverns, and underground rivers. These natural formations have long fascinated locals and spelunkers alike. Some are easy to access, others are tucked away deep within the limestone hills, their entrances guarded by thick vegetation and folklore. Inside, ancient stalactites and eerie silence greet those who dare to explore. It's not just geology. It's a living museum of time, myth, and wonder. Few tourists make it here, but those who do never forget it. 8. Navy Island, a hidden slice of paradise. Right off the coast, Navy Island floats quietly in clear, shallow waters. It's just a short boat ride away from Port Antonio, but somehow feels like a world of its own. Once owned by actor Errol Flynn, the island is uninhabited and wrapped in mystery. Locals use it for quiet retreats, occasional gatherings, and snorkeling trips. The beaches are untouched, the water is perfect, and the vibe? Pure escape. There are no shops or resorts here, just nature, stillness, and the whisper of waves. 9. Ewerton, spirit of resilience. Ewerton in St. Catherine may not seem like much at first glance, but beneath its modest appearance is a story of resilience and transformation. Once a quiet rural community, Ewerton became a hub of industry and hard work. Locals are proud of their history. Stories passed down through generations about how people here adapted, survived, and built a life despite the odds. And hidden within the hills nearby are small waterfalls and trails that few outsiders know about. It's not flashy, but that's the point. Ewerton reflects the true Jamaican spirit. Quiet strength, deep roots, and honest living. 10. Dunn's River Falls, but off the beaten path. Now yes, Dunn's River Falls is a famous spot, but most visitors follow the same path up the terraces in long, crowded lines. What many don't know is that locals often take alternate routes. Hidden trails that lead to the base of the falls where the water pools in crystal basins. In the early morning, before the crowds arrive, there's a serenity here that's almost sacred. The falls aren't just a tourist site. They're a part of local lore, the setting of battles and stories that stretch back centuries. To truly experience Dunn's River, skip the line. Find the quiet. Let the water speak. 11. St. Elizabeth's Forgotten Villages. In Jamaica's southwest lies St. Elizabeth, a place where time seems to move a little slower. Beyond the towns and beaches are villages formed by descendants of enslaved people who built their homes and lives with strength and independence. These communities still carry deep traditions, music, farming, herbal medicine, and they live in harmony with the land. Locals know where to find hidden rivers, untouched by tourism, and hills that offer sunset views without a single soul in sight. It's the kind of place where strangers are welcomed like family and every meal is shared with a story. 12. The Cliffs of Ocho Rios. Most know Ocho Rios for its beaches and tourist adventures. But just beyond the hotels, where the land begins to rise and twist, there are cliffs that drop dramatically into the sea, often unseen by casual visitors. Local hikers and free divers know these spots well. The views are panoramic, the drop thrilling, and the solitude perfect. From the edge, you can see where mountains meet ocean in a breathtaking embrace. It's not marked on most maps, and that's exactly what makes it special. 13. Rural School Roads, a childhood pathway. One of the most touching sights in rural Jamaica is also one of the quietest. The dirt roads that children walk every morning to school. These winding paths cut through cane fields, past mango trees, and along riverbanks. There are no buses or pickups here, just tiny shoes on dusty roads, laughter in the breeze, and the sound of morning bird song. It's a reminder of how deeply connected Jamaicans are to the land, even in the most ordinary moments. These scenes speak volumes, capturing the heart of what it means to grow up surrounded by nature and community. 14. Cinnamon Hill Great House, Haunted Legacy. And finally, tucked in the hills above Montego Bay is a mansion with secrets. Cinnamon Hill Great House is beautiful by day, colonial architecture, sweeping views, and manicured grounds. But by night, it whispers. Ghost legends, tales of heartbreak, and echoes from the past wrap this place in mystery. Locals speak of a woman's voice in the halls, footsteps on empty stairs, and shadows that move on their own. Yet for all its legends, the house stands tall, a relic of colonialism, a haunted beauty, and a rare glimpse into Jamaica's layered past. So there you have it. 14 wonders of Jamaica that don't appear on every itinerary. These are the places where the island breathes slower, speaks softer, and reveals its true rhythm. From misty peaks and forgotten villages to secret caves and quiet coastlines, this is the Jamaica that locals treasure. It's not just a destination, it's a feeling, a heartbeat, a story waiting to be discovered. Not with crowds, but with curiosity. Loved this journey through Jamaica's best-kept secrets? Then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more off-the-beaten-path travel videos in stunning 4K. If you've been to any of these places, or know another hidden gem we missed, drop it in the comments. And until next time, keep exploring the world, one secret at a time. Thanks for watching,